Have you ever dreamed of a life where you are completely free, unbound by the opinions of others, no longer fearing rejection, and with a peaceful mind, no matter how the world around you changes? Yet in reality, this world is filled with invisible pressures. People try to impose their thoughts on you, making you doubt yourself and pulling you away from the path your heart truly wants to follow. So how can you rise above this noise and remain true to yourself? The Buddha has shown us a path to enlightenment, where true strength does not come from controlling others but from mastering oneself. This is the path that helps you let go of concerns about external judgments and uncover the inner strength within, a place where inner peace cannot be shaken. In today's video, we will explore 10 powerful Buddhism teachings to help you overcome societal pressures, release the obsession with others' opinions, and take control of your life with peace and strength. Join me on this journey to rediscover freedom in your soul and become the strongest version of yourself. This is not just a lesson but a profound transformation to help you live in alignment with your true values. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 1. Your thoughts create your world. Did you know that the world you live in is woven from the very thoughts in your mind? Each thought, each emotion, not only influences how you perceive life, but also shapes how life responds to you. According to Buddhism teachings, the mind is like a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds. Imagine, if you plant positive seeds such as gratitude, patience, and compassion, your inner garden will bloom with peace and happiness. On the other hand, if you allow negative thoughts, doubts, or anger to take root, they will spread and overshadow your inner light. Your thoughts are the most powerful tool you possess. Use them to build a world full of light within, because the external world is merely a reflection of your soul. As the Buddha taught, what we think, we become. By being mindful of your thoughts, you can embark on a journey to transform your mind, from chaos to tranquility, from negativity to positivity. This is not just a way to live better but also a path to true freedom. Sow good seeds today, and you will see your world change in ways you never imagined. Number 2. Peace comes from accepting yourself. True peace does not come from what you have or achieve, but from accepting and appreciating who you truly are. According to Buddhism teachings, comparison is like a relentless wind blowing through your mind, causing you to waver and lose your inner stability. When you compare yourself to others, you not only deny your own unique value, but also trap yourself in a cycle of competition and insecurity. Ask yourself, what truly brings me happiness? Does someone else's success really diminish my own worth? The Buddha taught that each of us is unique, with our own journey and lessons to learn. Instead of comparing, learn to view yourself with compassion, just as you would treat a dear friend. By embracing self-acceptance and gratitude for who you are, you can break free from the endless cycle of judgment and find a stable peace within. As you grow into your authentic self, you'll find that true happiness and fulfillment are already within your reach. For example, when you see someone more successful than you, instead of feeling inferior, congratulate them and focus on what you're doing well. Remember, life is not a race but a personal journey. Every step, every mistake, and every achievement is a building block for the best version of yourself. Peace comes when you let go of the need to compare and embrace who you are. Focus on your own growth, not to surpass someone else, but to become a version of yourself that you can be proud of. As the Buddha once taught, no one can harm you without your permission, and nothing can take away your peace unless you compare yourself to others. Keep in mind, when you stop comparing, you not only find peace but also uncover the true strength within you. Self-acceptance is the key that unlocks the door to the happiness you've been seeking. Number 3. Embracing impermanence, the path to serenity. Life is a constant flow where everything changes, from moments of joy to painful challenges. According to Buddhism teachings, impermanence is the fundamental nature of existence. Everything, from relationships and material possessions to emotions, is in a state of constant change. When you cling to something with the hope it will last forever, you go against the natural order. This inevitably leads to disappointment and suffering when reality doesn't match your expectations. Ask yourself, what causes me the most suffering? Is it loss or change that I cannot control? Remember, even joy doesn't last forever, but instead of fearing change, you can learn to embrace it as an essential part of life. Think of a blooming flower. When it's in full bloom, you appreciate its beauty, but you cannot stop its petals from falling as the season passes. Life is the same. By accepting that everything has a beginning and an end, you learn to cherish the present moment rather than hold on to things that are no longer yours. True freedom comes from letting go. When you stop clinging, you not only reduce your suffering, but also create space for new experiences to enter your life. As the Buddha taught, nothing is permanent, not even suffering. When you understand impermanence, you will find peace in every circumstance. Instead of resisting change, open your heart to accept it. In impermanence, life offers endless opportunities for renewal, learning, and growth. Let go and allow the natural flow of life to guide you to true serenity. Number 4. Success is not measured by possessions but by peace of mind. According to Buddhism teachings, a person's true value does not stem from external possessions, but from inner serenity and contentment. Wealth, fame, or great achievements are only temporary. If you place all your worth in these, you will constantly feel anxious and insecure because they can disappear at any moment. Ask yourself, what truly brings me peace? A large house or the sense of tranquility when you return home? The admiration of others? Or a heart unburdened by worries? Real success is not about what you have but how you live, how you face life, and how you treat yourself. For example, you may see someone with vast wealth who lives in constant worry, fearing the loss of their possessions. On the other hand, someone with modest means may find happiness and peace because they value their inner qualities and live authentically. Success cannot be measured by money or material possessions. Your ability to maintain a calm mind, an open heart, and a meaningful life measures it. As the Buddha taught, the greatest wealth is contentment, and true riches are knowing sufficiency. When you understand that your value does not lie in what you own, but in how you live and feel, you will find freedom. Build your peace from within, for it is the most precious achievement that no one can take away from you. Number 5. Learn to live with loneliness, for it is where you discover yourself. Have you ever been afraid of loneliness, as though it were a void that must be filled with relationships or attention from others? But do you know that within that solitude lies your greatest strength, allowing you to see it in a new light? In Buddhism teachings, loneliness is not an enemy but a silent teacher. During the times when it's just you with yourself, you are no longer distracted by the noise of the outside world. It's in these moments that you can face your own mind, listen to what your heart truly wants to say, and realize that your true strength has always been deep within you. Imagine this. When no one is around, you don't have to pretend to be strong or strive to please others. That's when you learn to appreciate yourself, to love who you are, and to confront the things you often avoid in the busyness of life. Loneliness, when embraced properly, is not an empty void but an opportunity to recharge and discover your true power. Think about a moment you spent by yourself reading a book, taking a walk, or simply meditating. That isn't isolation. It's a space where you reconnect with yourself, find balance, and uncover the meaning of life. It is in that stillness that you will find the answers you've been seeking all along. Loneliness does not make you weak. It makes you stronger. It teaches you how to stand on your own, how to fully accept yourself, and how to live a life free from dependence on others. As the Buddha once taught, you are your own refuge. No one else can be your refuge. When you learn to live with loneliness, you not only find peace but also discover the inner strength that will always be there to guide you through life's challenges. Embrace loneliness as a friend, and you will realize that you are your own safest haven. Number 6. Don't chase praise or avoid criticism. Have you ever felt happy when receiving praise or sad when criticized? The truth is, your value does not change based on others' words. You should be ready to let go of that dependency. In Buddhist philosophy, others' words are like the wind. They may pass by, bringing comfort or discomfort, but they never alter your true nature. When you place your worth in praise, you become trapped by expectations. When you fear criticism, you withdraw, failing to live authentically. Ask yourself, does praise truly make me better? Does criticism truly make me worse? The truth is, your value comes from what you do and how you live, not others' opinions. Chasing praise or avoiding criticism is like handing control of your life to someone else. Think about the time you received criticism. If you allowed it to hurt you, you gave them the power to dictate your emotions. But if you understand that criticism is merely their perspective, you'll realize it doesn't truly affect your value. Conversely, when you receive praise, rather than clinging to it for confidence, see it as a reminder to continue doing your best without depending on such recognition. Don't let praise make you arrogant, and don't let criticism hurt you. Live true to your real value, because others' words do not define you. Only your actions and attitude do. As the Buddha once taught, be like a solid rock before the wind. Whether praised or criticized, the wise remain steady and serene. When you are not swayed by the words around you, you will live freely and powerfully, staying true to the path your heart has chosen. Number 7. Gratitude is the key to unlocking happiness. Did you know that happiness doesn't come from the grand dreams you aspire to, but from recognizing and cherishing the small things you already have? Gratitude is the key that opens the door to true happiness. In Buddhist philosophy, gratitude is the practice of an awakened heart. It is not merely saying thank you to others but appreciating the simple things in life. When you are grateful, your mind anchors itself in the present, recognizing the value of what you have instead of chasing what is yet to be achieved. Ask yourself, when was the last time you felt truly happy? Was it during a major accomplishment? Or was it while sitting under the sunlight, savoring a cup of tea, or hearing the laughter of loved ones? These small moments, when appreciated, become the foundation of peace and happiness. Think about the fact that you can breathe, walk, eat, and have a home to return to. These seemingly ordinary things are many others' dreams. When you recognize luck in these simple blessings, gratitude will naturally blossom, transforming how you perceive the world. Gratitude not only helps you appreciate the present, but also empowers you to overcome difficulties. Instead of focusing on what you lack, pay attention to what you already have. This shift in perspective brings joy and tranquility to your life. As the Buddha taught, when you know contentment, you will always be happy. Take a few minutes each day to reflect and be grateful for even the smallest things in life. Through gratitude, you'll realize that happiness is not a destination, but the way you walk along your life's journey. Open your heart, and happiness will naturally find its way to you. Number 8. A calm mind is the foundation of wisdom. Have you ever made a hasty decision in a moment of mental chaos, only to regret it later? In a world full of turmoil, inner calm is not just a refuge. It is the foundation that enables you to see things clearly and make wise decisions. In Buddhist philosophy, a calm mind is like a still lake. When the water is clear and undisturbed, you can see everything at the bottom with clarity. Conversely, when the mind is clouded by negative emotions, worry, or anger, your judgment becomes obscured, leading to poor choices. Ask yourself, when faced with difficulties, do you react impulsively, or do you take the time to pause and reflect? A peaceful mind is not an empty one, but one clear enough to choose the best course of action, rather than being swayed by fleeting emotions. Imagine standing at a crossroads, having to make a significant decision, changing jobs, resolving a conflict, or facing a new challenge. If you let fear or pressure take over, your choice might be nothing more than an immediate reaction. However, when you remain calm, take time to listen to both your heart and reason, you'll discover the most suitable path forward. Inner calm does not come from avoiding difficulties but from confronting them with poise. To cultivate this, practice pausing, taking deep breaths, and asking yourself, what is the best course of action for me right now? As the Buddha once taught, a peaceful mind will guide you, a disturbed mind will lead you astray. Spend a few moments each day reconnecting with yourself, whether through meditation or quiet reflection. When you learn to maintain a calm mind, wisdom will naturally arise, empowering you to face life's challenges with clarity and strength. Number 9. There is no path to peace. Peace is the path. Do you know that happiness doesn't come from the grand things you dream of, but from recognizing and appreciating the small things you already have? Gratitude is the key to unlocking true happiness. According to Buddhism teachings, gratitude is the practice of an awakened heart. It's not just saying thanks to others, but also appreciating the simple things in life. When you're grateful, your mind stays in the present, recognizing the value of what you have instead of chasing after what you haven't yet achieved. Ask yourself, the last time you felt happy, was it when you achieved a great accomplishment or simply when you sat under the sunlight, enjoyed a cup of tea, or heard the laughter of loved ones? Those small things, if appreciated, become the foundation of peace and happiness. Think about the fact that you can breathe, walk, eat, and have a home to return to. Those seemingly obvious things are the dreams of so many people. When you realize the fortune in these small things, gratitude will spread, changing the way you perceive the world. Think of a mountain hike. If you focus solely on reaching the summit, you might miss the beauty along the way, the scenery on either side, the sound of birdsong, or the cool breeze brushing against your skin. But if you pause, observe, and embrace the moment, each step becomes a source of peace and fulfillment. Don't fixate only on the destination. Peace isn't something you'll find when everything is perfect. It's something you can experience right here, right now, by living fully in the present moment. As the Buddha once taught, there is no path to peace. Peace is the path. When you learn to enjoy the journey, everything becomes more meaningful. Even if the road is challenging, you'll realize that each step along the way is enough to bring happiness and tranquility to your soul. So walk, but don't forget to feel. Number 10. Living mindfully to make every moment meaningful. Have you ever noticed that most of the time, your mind drifts elsewhere, not truly present in what you're doing? Mindfulness is the key to bringing yourself back to the present, making every moment a meaningful part of your life. Mindfulness is about bringing your mind back to your body and soul in the here and now. When you live mindfully, even the smallest actions become sacred because you fully immerse yourself in them, free from the pull of the past or the worries of the future. It's not just a way to live more meaningfully, but also a path to finding peace in the simplest things. In daily life, do you fully focus on one task? Or do you often eat while scrolling on your phone, or think about countless things while conversing with loved ones? Living mindfully means giving your full attention to the present, whether it's a meal, a conversation, or simply your breath. Imagine drinking a cup of tea. Instead of letting your mind wander to work or worries, focus on the warmth of the cup, the faint aroma, and the subtle sweetness on your tongue. A small act, when done with complete presence, can bring a sense of peace and happiness. The key lesson here is that when you are fully present in everything you do, life becomes more meaningful. Time no longer feels like it's slipping away aimlessly. Instead, every moment becomes a valuable piece of the present. As the Buddha taught, the past is gone. The future is not yet here. Only the present moment truly exists. Mindfulness is not something complicated, but simply learning to do everything with deep attention and respect. Start with small acts today. Listen deeply to someone. Savor a deep breath, and you'll realize how much more fulfilling life can become. Conclusion. Have you ever wondered how to live a life that not only brings peace to yourself, but also radiates harmony and love to others? The answer lies in returning to your inner self and practicing mindfulness, two essential elements that not only help you control your actions, but also create positive impacts on the world around you. Inner life, the source of spiritual strength. The Buddha once emphasized that a person with a strong inner life will never be swept away by emotional waves or external negativity. When the mind is calm, we not only gain control over our actions but also avoid causing harm to others. Inner life can only be truly nurtured in serenity and stillness, a space where we can focus the mind, reflect deeply, and find harmony within ourselves. Imagine this. Amidst a world filled with noise and distractions, you set aside time each day to reconnect with yourself. Your mind becomes like a still lake, undisturbed by the clamor or worries of the outside world. In that moment, you feel every breath, hear every beat of your heart, and realize that all the answers you seek have always been within you. Mindfulness, your companion on life's journey. Practicing mindfulness is how the Buddha encouraged individuals to cultivate a peaceful and steady mind. However, mindfulness is not confined to meditation. It's a way of living, being fully present in every action, thought, and moment, no matter how small. For instance, when drinking a cup of tea, instead of letting your mind drift to work, focus entirely on the flavor. Feel the warmth of the cup, and allow your thoughts to rest in the present. Small moments like these, when cherished, become the foundation for a more serene and meaningful life. Mindfulness not only helps you live harmoniously with yourself, but also promotes positive connections with others. When you listen to someone without judgment or unsolicited advice, you practice compassionate listening, an art of communication that can heal the pain within them. The ripple effect of words and actions. Did you know? A single kind word or a small act of kindness can transform the world around you. The Buddha once compared kind words and good deeds to a pebble dropped into a still pond. The ripples extend outward, touching places you could never imagine. A sincere word, free of judgment, division, or malice, can ease someone's pain. It's like a gentle breeze soothing a wounded heart, planting seeds of hope and trust in relationships. Words spoken with compassion not only provide immediate comfort, but also build lasting trust, a strong foundation for any connection. In Buddhist philosophy, right speech or loving speech is the mindful use of words to bring happiness, ease suffering, and strengthen bonds with those around us. Kind words don't need to be elaborate. They simply need to come from honesty and respect. When you practice loving speech, you not only make others feel valued, but also cultivate peace within yourself. Your words hold more power than you realize. A kind word, a good deed, or even a positive thought can trigger a domino effect, spreading goodness far and wide. You're not just making a difference for one person, you're contributing to a more harmonious and loving environment for all. As the Buddha taught, a kind word can warm 3 winter months. Use your words like seeds of kindness, planting them in the minds and hearts of those around you. This is not only a way to live a meaningful life, but also a way to make the world a little better, one day at a time. No one but you is responsible for the peace in your soul. Start by practicing mindfulness in your smallest daily actions. Whether it's listening without judgment, speaking kindly, or spending quiet moments in reflection, you will find peace within yourself and radiate it to those around you. When you change from within, the world outside changes too. Don't wait for peace to come from others. Be the light that guides, heals, and brings harmony to life. Life is a journey of endless learning and growth, illuminated by the Buddha's teachings. Through lessons on mindfulness, gratitude, and letting go, we come to understand that peace, happiness, and wisdom are not found outside, but are values rooted deep within our inner selves. Whether it's a lesson on mindfulness, gratitude, or the art of letting go to find freedom, these teachings remind us, living meaningfully isn't about achieving something but fully experiencing each present moment. Let these lessons guide you through challenges, nurture your inner peace, and spread positivity to those around you. If you found these lessons helpful, don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more profound teachings. Remember, you're not just a learner but also an inspiration to others on their journey to find peace and wisdom. Thank you for joining us today. May you stay serene and strong on your path. See you in the next video.